Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am your host, the Hometeam King. This is the Live from the Field show, the best fan sports show in the world. All right, we're going global. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Live from the Field show. This is episode 9. Can you believe it? Man, it's going up, man. I got a boatload of stuff for y'all. Trending viral, top 5, and we got guests. Without further ado, let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, trending viral. Now, what's been going on in Commander Country? I'll tell you. We've been waiting on Dan Quinn to let us know. Ever since JD had that elbow injury, I've been waiting on his return. Me personally, I'm totally against this. Totally. Absolutely, positively, totally against this. Anyway, but that's what's trending viral. He is expected to return. Dan Quinn did say as early as week 13. Now, I have a few questions. Well, when? He answered kind of, but I got two. When and why, okay? Let's get on it, though. Anyway, JD is expected to return to 25-26 season, all right, after closely dislocating his elbow, which is a season-ending injury. We thought it was the end of the rope, but luckily it wasn't nothing too crazy. It didn't get sprained too bad. It didn't get broke. You know, we're okay. But at the end of the day, it's still, he's nursing 2 other injuries. So what's the reason for this decision? Why y'all just didn't put him on IR? Like, as you can see, you see how Dak's doing, right? Dak sat out the whole year. Got healthy, got his bearings together. Why we can't do that with our golden boy? We got to protect our golden boy, man. I don't think y'all doing y'all job the way y'all need to. I don't know. Home team going to have to step in. I don't know. We got to get it together. Anyway, when, all right? When as early as week 13 per insiders, which is this upcoming week 13 against the Broncos, who are 9-2, okay? Factors that weigh into this, all right? Playoff situation, if we're going to make the playoffs or not. 9 times out of 10 we're not, okay? All right? The effect of other injuries. Will other injuries occur, or any sprains or anything happen? So anyway, I'm totally against that. So we never know when, but as of right now, as close as week 13, okay? Why, okay? Can we make the playoffs? What's the reason? Like, are y'all trying to, like, prove a point? What? Is Mariota not capable? I think Mariota's capable. He didn't lose that game in Spain. The play calling lost the game in Spain, okay? All right? Listen, I don't feel like he should return, okay? At the end of the day, we don't need JD right now. Let's just ride the season out. Anyway, y'all comment below. We're going to stay on top of this. I told them week 10 before the rally. I have proof. Do not put JD in to no avail, man. We're going to stay on top of this. Live from the Field show, Home Team King. JD is our golden boy, all right? Got to protect him, man. I don't care if y'all going to do quarterback, all right? We had 4 running backs, 4 of them. We were deep in the position. I don't care if we get injured. Eckler, that's it. We got 2 or 3 more. Run the ball. Carlos, we can run it. Run it, take the pressure off of everything, man. Anyway. All right, I had the liberty to shooting the show after Sunday. Normally, I know we all always at the games, the Live from the Field show. We in the build, especially all the home games, all right? But now I get to recap some games, so check this out. To all the other fans, I know my Commander fans out there, but this is for the NFL, so we're doing around the pigskin nationwide. I told y'all we taking it nationwide global, all right? Bucks 7, Rams 34. The Bucks, that was crazy. The Bucks, I think their hopes are done now after this. That's it. Rams 34, Bucks 7. Eagles 21-24 in the game of the week. We're going to recap that. Browns 24, Raiders 10. Bills 19, Texans 23, okay? The Colts 20, the Chiefs 23. The Colts, everybody's expecting the Colts to upset. Well, Colts were the favorite, but still it was like an upset if they beat the Chiefs. Anyway, the Chiefs held it down, man. 23-20, Seahawks 30, 24. Seahawks 30. The Titans, they played the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. They beat them 30-24. Vikings 6, Packers 23, Jets 10, the Ravens 23, holding it down. All right, much love to my Baltimore cousins, man. I know they needed this. They was at home for the win. Lions 34, Giants 27. After getting smoked by Philly, they had to come lay a whooping on the NFC East team. Like they beat us. They beat 3 NFC East teams so far. Us, the Giants, and I don't know if they played. Well, just us and the Giants so far. But anyway, all right. Next up, Steelers. Couldn't hold. The Bears are going crazy right now. Bears 31, Steelers 28. Patriots 26, Bengals 20. The Patriots are going crazy as well. Definitely the top of the AFC East. They're surprising everybody. At the beginning of the season, nobody thought this was going to happen, all right? Falcons 24, Saints 10, all right? Panthers and 49ers tonight, Monday Night Football. They prime time, baby. And, hey, just so you know, bye weeks, Miami, Washington. All right, you know, we played them in Spain, so NFL gave us a bye week. The Chargers and the Broncos. The Broncos got a bye week. They're 9-2 coming in to Northwest State in the Live from the Field show. We will be in the building. This is a crazy game, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll see. Anyway, trending viral. Oh, you know what? That's why they putting JD in. That's why. I get it. I get it now. Y'all trying to sell them tickets. Man, if y'all sit my boy down, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't worry about all. Like, listen, I know y'all got to fill these seats. But come on. The real fans going to be there anyway, man. All right, next up, game of the week. The reason why, well, it's the game of the week. NFL, all eyes was on this game, right? But definitely I'm showcasing this, and I'm going to break this game down because it's two of my Commanders' biggest rivals, the Eagles and the Cowboys, all right? The Cowboys take down the Eagles 24-21, which was surprising to everybody. The Cowboy fans, they on cloud nine right now. Cowgirls, y'all suck, by the way. I don't care if y'all won. All right, big win for the Cowboys. They pulled an unbelievable one. It was a close one. They think they getting the Vince Lombardi trophy. All right, Pickens, big factor. All right, Pickens helped Dak get his 354 yards. Pickens is becoming a better quarterback. A better receiver than CD Lamb. He's been killing the pass. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. I know how to get credit when it's due. Pickens was going crazy, man, all right? 2-game winning streak. The Raiders now the Eagles. The Raiders, they beat the Raiders 33-16. Now they just beat the Eagles 24-21, all right? Dallas dropping 21 in the second quarter, man. Dak going crazy, 25 for 33, 268 yards, 4 touchdowns, all right? Showing up, Geno, hold on, back up, slow down. 25, 33, 268 yards, 4 touchdowns. He was showing up, Geno Smith. That was last week, all right, when they beat the Raiders. And, you know, everybody was like, man, y'all suck. We don't care about y'all beating the Raiders, whatever, right? Y'all playing the Eagles, and they going to crush y'all. It ain't go that way, all right? George Pickens, all right, had 9 receptions, 144 yards, 1 touchdown. George is going crazy, all right? All right, game recap, man. Listen, all right, 14 penalties by the Eagles. 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter that lost them the game, okay? CD Lamb, 4 catches, 75 yards, 3 major drops that almost lost them the game. That's why Pickens is going crazy. Like, I think it's a CD Lamb and Pickens, they had a little back and forth, I think, a couple of games ago, too. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they just have some competition going on, but CD, you down right now. Pickens is up, by the way. It's a Commander fan talking, all right? All right. Like I said, George Pickens, 9 catches, 146 yards, all right? He's becoming one of Dallas's elite. Jalen Hurts, 27 for 39, 289 yards, 1 touchdown. Jalen is not the reason. I ain't gonna front. Jalen is a pretty solid quarterback, man. He get a lot of slack. The man won 2 championships. He gets a lot of slack, but he didn't lose that game, all right? Eagles held to 63 rushing yards, was a big, big factor. Dallas defense came to play, and that's rare anyway. Game of the week, Dallas versus the Eagles. Cowgirls. A little early Christmas present, I guess, for you. All right. Now, next up now, as y'all know, Cam Newton has a show 4th and 1, all right? And Cam Newton, MVP, all right, most valuable player in the league at one time, went to the Super Bowl, changed the dynamics of the quarterback division, all right? He had, on Fox 5, NFL, Fox. He's on all ESPN, First Take. Kid definitely has the credentials to talk football. He's been getting a lot of backlash, I think, because he's at the top of his game. That's it. Everybody's been going at him. We talked about Gilly going at him episode 7. Now he has a comedian, Corey Holcomb, which I like. Corey Holcomb, comedian, very outspoken. Y'all probably know him. I'm pretty sure y'all do. Has his own YouTube channel. So, real quick, he has some choice words for Cam Newton, all right? Now, he basically said people aren't going to like him after this, and he doesn't care. They didn't like him then. They definitely not gonna like him after this. These comments or him expressing himself. He's saying he don't want to be y'all friend anyway. He's tired of sugarcoating and being nice and brushing shoulders and smiling and kiki. He ain't doing it no more with y'all. That's what he said. Case in point, he went on Cam Newton's show and had some things he wanted to say about Cam Newton because he was upset that Cam Newton made some hand gestures that he felt was Hollywood/community gestures that he didn't want to be a part of, but he say he was tricked. I don't know how you was tricked, Corey, but whatever. But he made these hand gestures, and Cam basically tricked him into doing it. I don't know how, because if I'm seeing somebody doing, if I don't want to do a hand gesture, if I don't know what something means, I'm not going to do it, all right? Anyway, this is weeks after, a couple of weeks, in the same time, maybe weeks between the time where Gilly and Corey was going at it, all right? He says he tricked him on the show. And to be clear, he basically said it was a Hollywood gesture, and like I said, one of the community gestures. He then put a post up, not a post up, but one of the pictures that went viral. Cam Newton in a furry dress with, I think it was a man. It looked like a female, but he was next to a man. It looked real spicy. Anyway, Cam's been getting a lot of flack by this dress. They're saying, you know, he might be bisexual, whatever the case may be. Cam is a little weird, but all of us got our little, you know, not like that, but you know what I mean? But anyway, Cam a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I said that on the show a little earlier, excuse me, not earlier, episode 7. We're gonna stay on top of this, man. This is crazy. First is Gilly, now Corey. You know, he already got to go against Stephen A. and all the other guys. Like, Cam is basically, he at the top of his game, and everybody coming at him, man. So anyway, trending viral, man. We out. All right, top 5. All right, now we doing top 5 basketball coaches all time. It's basketball season. Now, my Wizards, hold on. My Wizards are 1-15 right now. They play the Hawks Tuesday night at home. Let's hope we can get something out of that. But anyway, it's basketball season. We about to go crazy with the basketball. Y'all think I love football. Y'all can't wait. Home team king. We back. Home team everything. Wizards, everything. Mystics, everything, baby. Let's get to it, all right? Top 5 coaches. I got Greg Popovich, all right? John Thompson, Pat Riley, Coach K, Mike Krzyzewski, okay? We're just gonna say Coach K, and Phil Jackson, the Wizard, all right? Let's go. So, here we go. First things first, let's do Greg first. Greg Pop, all right, all-time winningest coach in NBA history, 5-time NBA champion, coached the gold medal team 2020 at the Tokyo Games, all right, 3-time coach of the year, NBA 2003, 2012, and 2014, okay? Big accomplishment, all right? So, big accomplishments in general. Greg Pop is going down in history, one of the greatest coaches, all right? Most playoff wins with one team, 170. That's one of the reasons why. With the Spurs, you know, we coached Ginobili, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, just to name a few. A lot of great players came from Pop, man. Much love to Pop, one of the greatest coaches, all right? Next up, Georgetown. I got to show it's the home team king. We showing love to that home team, baby. John Thompson, born September 2nd, 1941. John passed away August 30th, 2020. Heartbreaking loss. Georgetown legend, okay? Son, John Thompson III, following his footsteps. Played 2 seasons. John Thompson, senior, played 2 seasons. NBA, Boston Celtics, all right? Became a high school coach in the District of Columbia. After that, went on to coach 27 seasons at Georgetown with the Georgetown Hoyas. We got to find out all the teams that John Thompson coached at high school in DC. I really got to do my research. I'm going to bring them to y'all. We got to know that. We're going to do that in a trivia, okay? Biggest achievement, winning national championship in 1984. Hoyas beat Houston, all right? First black head coach in NCAA history to win a chip. That was amazing. Hats off to John Thompson. Much love, condolences, and prayers to his family. I know they lost a big one. It's been a few years now, but you know that still hit home. And like I said, John, legend, all right? Next up, Pat Riley. Pat Riley coached the Los Angeles Lakers to 2 NBA championships in '86 and 1990. Coached the Knicks, 91 through 95. They didn't get no chips, but he did coach that tough, strong, Pat Riley. Not Pat Riley. Patrick Ewing, John Starks, Charles Oakley, all right, Mason, all right, even Larry Johnson, all right. That was a big team. They just fell short with the chip, all right. But he did win a chip with the Miami Heat championship 2006, all right. On 2 separate occasions, he coached the Heat. He coached the Heat, left, and came back and coached them. He is now currently the president of the Miami Heat, and he's been the president since 1995. Pat Riley, one of the coolest, slickest dudes you ever gonna see on that court, man. He set the tone like before, back in the 80s, like with the drip, slick haircut, like slick hair. Pat Riley, man, much love to Pat. Coach K up next. Coach Krzyzewski, Mike Krzyzewski. Coach K had a game. The game was crazy, all right? They had it on Sega. I loved it. I used to play it almost every day when it came out. 5-time NCAA champion, 12 coaches of the year. Unprecedented, all right? 13 Final Four appearances, career wins, 1,202. Coach K, court name after him, okay? Well, excuse me, back up, it's Cameron Indoor Stadium, but it's in honor of Coach K. If you don't know anything about Cameron Indoor Stadium, it's crazy, it's hard to win, it's loud in there, and it's one of the one of the renowned stadiums in the nation, all right? Mike, Coach K, much love, man. One of my favorite, all right? Next up, Phil Jackson, the wizard of the triangle offense, all right? 11-time NBA champion, 6 with the Bulls, 5 with the Lakers, all right? You already know he coached Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, that Bulls legacy, that dynasty, got all those 6 champions with them, and same thing with the Lakers, got 5 with them. Record for most chips won by Coach, all right? 2 dynasties, Bulls, Lakers, like I said before, Phil played in the NBA too. I don't know if y'all know they played in the NBA, won a chip in 1993 with the New York Knicks. Probably going down, probably as of right now, is probably one of the best coaches in NBA history. Had the privilege to coach Kobe Bryant, and first, the legend, MJ, Michael Jordan. So anyway, so that's my top 5. Hey, y'all get the community going, man. Let's get the YouTube community going. Who y'all want to see on top 5, all right? It's basketball season, all right? We going crazy. Basketball is more of a team. Well, not team, it's more players. So anyway, we're going to get on the basketball. Anyway, top 5, basketball, my favorite coaches. Let's go. All right, we got guests, baby. We got U Street TV sponsoring this segment. U Street TV, okay? Renowned videographer. You need video work, he's your guru, all right? Big Commander fan and helps all the Commander fans with their content. Much love. Say what's up, U Street.
Hey, man. I'm glad to be on the show, you know. So I'm glad we're able to get some content. What to do, man?
Yes, sir, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up. You got the show you're going to produce for me next year, okay? We got some rallies coming up. We're going to get you to come to some games. So real quick, though, let's talk some football, okay? Now, JD is expected to return as early as week 13 against the Broncos. How you feel about that, man? Because everybody in Commander Country, we kind of tripping off of this. Like, should he go back in? Should he not? All right? Is it a reason? Is Mariota not capable? What? Like, what's going on? Are we trying to prove a point? What? U Street, talk to us, man.
Man, my thing is, you know, I always say, man, if the man's not really 100% healthy, he really should sit out. I mean, we've seen already him not being back in his full capacity and what it's costing the team. I say, man, let the man sit, get all the way right. I mean, Denver is on a heck of a tear right now, a 7-game winning streak, I believe. They won yesterday, but you know, I would say, if he's not fully healthy, then me personally, I would say sit out till he's ready to go.
Yes, sir. I agree. I mean, what we rushing for? Like Mariota, like what's the problem? What's the problem? Mariota's not losing the game. It's the play calling. You know, it's just the whole regime, and like it's too much of a fairy tale from last season. I'm sorry. Them dudes ain't do what they were supposed to do at training camp. They didn't do what they were supposed to do during the off season. It's just let's just be clear on it. So anyway, all right. Look, real quick, let's get a recap because this season is crazy. We 3-8, man. Like, come on, man. Like it's pretty much a wrap. The Giants, they already eliminated. We're probably gonna be the next team in the NFC East to get eliminated. We got the Denver Broncos real quick. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna upset the Broncos 9-2 or what? They coming off a bye too.
Oh man, they coming off a bye. We coming off a bye. I think it's another. We're not. Predictions is we don't do too good with these night games here this year. So
now we ain't doing good on prime time. We ain't too prime timey, right? Go ahead.
I don't think that's gonna change. I got 31-24 Denver, unfortunately.
31-24. All right, we got the Vikings on the road. What you got for me?
We got the Vikings on the road, man. What we did to them last year. I think we can get the Vikings though.
On the road, they kind of crunchy right now. On the road, all right.
Yeah, on the road, I think we can get the Vikings 24-17.
All right, 24-17. All right, now you know we going to MetLife, Giants. They on some get back. Talk to me. We're gonna sweep them.
We're gonna sweep the Giants. 35 to 13. I think we're gonna beat the Giants by significant. For some reason, I don't know.
We're gonna beat the Giants. Forget it. We just gonna beat the Giants. U Street say.
I won't say nothing crazy.
All right, we're gonna beat the Giants. All right, we got Philly. They just came off this loss, right? But we got Philly at home, first home game.
Yeah. Hey man, that was a tough game yesterday. You know, Philly is not that impressive. I mean, offensive wise, I don't seem like they're really running the ball. But I don't got us beating Philly. I'm not. You bet. All right, hold on. All right, that's cool. We're gonna leave it right there. Dallas Cowboys next at home Christmas. Hey, Christmas, it's gonna be a Christmas gift, man. You know, I believe
For us, right?
for us, of course. We got Dallas. We're gonna be Dallas 28-25.
My man, I agree with you on that. All right, we got the Eagles rounding it off against the NFL champions, all right?
Yeah.
In Philly.
Right. Well, I think if we could beat Dallas, that game is gonna give us momentum to want to beat Philly. I think we can get Philly by 10 points, 30-20.
30-20? All right, I'm with that. All right, cool. Hey, listen, man, that was great. Thank you for your predictions. Hey, man, you know what? I wish we had more time, U Street. Hey, don't worry. You're going to see more U Street
Yes, sir.
TV. Much, much love. Hey, U Street TV, tell them where to find you at, all your Instagram handles, all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. You can find me at ust._TV on Instagram. You can Google U Street TV. It'll give you all my platforms. I'm also on Facebook at UST space TV, and also on YouTube, UST TV 369. Over 700 videos that's documenting the culture for the last 5-6 years. Go hip hop, sports. And so, man, we want to continue. We got some big things coming up in 2026. Some shows me and the good brother working on. And this Friday, we're at
we are High Social, baby. High Social. Hey, listen, you will be in the building, live from the Field Show. We're in the building. I don't want to cut you off, U Street, but we're gonna tap more, and I'm gonna put everything on Instagram. We're gonna promote it and everything. Really, I appreciate your time, bro. Thank you so much, man. Man, tell the people you see them later, man. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I gotta go, bro.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hey, I appreciate you having me on the show, family.
All right, man. Love.
One.
All right, we got guests, baby. All right, now, I got a special guest, man. Friend of mine personally, man. Actually, I was on his podcast, my first ever podcast, Spade of Spades. Introduce my boy, Vic. Vic, what's up, man?
Kenny, what up, bro? Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate you.
Man, I'm just glad you're here. So, you a super big Commander fan. You got that helmet that you want everybody to sign. We'll get more into that, all right? And again, my first ever podcast was with y'all, so I appreciate you had to return the love. So real quick, let's talk football, baby. Let's talk these Commanders, all right? Now,
Yes, sir.
what's going on, man? Now, we got the Broncos, 9-2. All right, I want the predictions. Broncos all the way down to the last game, Philly. All right, start off with the Broncos at home, man.
That's an L. That's an L, bro.
It's an L? That's an L. I love Vic. He gonna keep it 100. He gonna keep it 1,000. All right, Minnesota on the road.
That's a dub.
Huh?
That's a dub.
That's a dub. We gonna get that.
Jaden coming back. That's a dub.
You want JD back? We might gotta talk about that too. Okay, all right. We got a dub in Minnesota against the Vikings. MetLife, the Giants, they want to get back. What we gonna do?
That's an L.
That's an L?
Yeah.
You think they gonna get us back? I think we might get them. We might sweep them. All right, Vic said an L, man. All right, hold on. Eagles at home.
That's an L.
It's an L. They just lost though anyway, but they gonna want some get back. That wasn't. Cowboys got lucky. All right, Cowboys. Case in point, we got Christmas. What we gonna do?
That's a dub. That's a dub.
That's definitely a win.
Yeah. Christmas Day at the crib.
Win, all right, for sure. Cowgirls, they suck, and we owe them, all right? Last game, Lincoln Financial Field, hostile Philly.
That's an L.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Speak up a little bit. I can't hear you, Vic.
That's an L. That's an L.
It's an L? Oh, all right, you know what?
Yeah.
Guess what? So now, real quick, before I got a trivia question for you too, because you're a big Commander fan, and we want to put everything you got on blast. But real quick, do you really think we should rush JD? Dan Quinn said he can come back as early as week 13. I'm against it, man. I know y'all want to see. I think they're just trying to fill the seats. They're trying to get some ticket sales, I think. What do you think? I think he should sit out. You think he should go in? What's going on?
Well, he's our franchise quarterback. He need to play.
Yeah, but he's our golden boy, and they already broke him up. He's nursing 2-3 injuries, man. Come on, Vic, for real.
We can't keep him in bubble wrap, man. Hey, if the trainers say he's ready to play, let him play. He got to get those reps, man.
Take the training wheels off. You think?
The training wheels already off. We just gotta see our young boy get back in rhythm because he hasn't had his full complement of weapons around him all season. We gotta see something before the season's over.
You're right. If you give him the weapons, like I said, everybody going crazy with Dallas. Like I said, and that's what I was saying. Dak sat out, got healthy. They got him 2 great receivers. Now they're going crazy when they ain't going nowhere. But still, why can't we just anyway? I think we should move. I'm gonna bring you back. We're gonna get back into this, Vic. We're gonna talk more about this. I still think JD should ride out for the rest of the season just to protect him. He'll be back next year. But anyway, that's me. All right, real quick trivia question. I want you. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Name the quarterback that's threw 4 touchdowns in 1 quarter and led his team to a Super Bowl victory. Who was that?
Oh, that's Dougie Doug.
Who is it?
It's Doug Williams.
Dougie Fresh, baby, number 17, the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl, and nobody has broken that record yet. You know that. 4 in a regular season, playoff, 4 touchdowns. In the second quarter, you know, that was 42-10. We derailed the Broncos. That was our second case in point. We played the Denver Broncos. And that's why that was our trivia question today. Thank you so much, Vic. Much, much love. So real quick, I know, sometimes home team, I take over sometimes. Yeah, it is my show. But this is your segment, technically. Tell the people what you got going on. Give them all your social media handles. Run it up for the people.
Man, okay, so my Instagram is Vic underscore the pod host. That's my Instagram. My YouTube is Life Coach Vic. That's my YouTube. I have 2 books coming out. My first book is going to be published on December 29th. It's an affirmation book. And my second book, this is further down the road, but I'll post that next summer. And it's called Turning Pain into Purpose. So keep your eyes open on those 2. Once it's up, I'll send a link out to everybody. But podcast will be back soon. I just been locking in on my life coaching business, just helping the community out as best way I can. Men, women, it don't matter who it is. So I know people have been asking about the pod, but the podcast will be returning soon. I'm in a different season right now.
Oh, Vic, spade of spades. Y'all got to come back. That's my first ever podcast. Look, I'm tuning in. I'm waiting for that. Make sure y'all follow Vic on all this, man, life coach, all right? Y'all saw all his handles. He told y'all the handles. Make sure y'all need a good life coach. Great Commander fan. Just a good all-around dude. Hey, Vic, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Kenny. Appreciate it, bro.
Much love, man. We out, baby. All right, episode 9. We on episode 9, y'all. It's officially a wrap. All right, I'm your host, the Home Team King. This is the Live from the Field show. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All right, now let's get this YouTube community going, man. Let's rock and roll. Ask some questions. Whatever questions y'all got, some questions on there for y'all. Let's go, all right? Real quick, fan rally at the Crib High Social, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an HBCU night, showing love to the HBCUs, but also it's hosted by the Lady Commander. So the Live from the Field show, Home Team King, we will be in the building, all right? Special thanks to all our guests and sponsors that we had on episode 9, episode 8, and 7. Past, present, and the ones that's coming, all right? We really appreciate y'all. Don't miss your chance to sponsor or guest. Talk with the Home Team King, man. We're going to show some love to everybody, all right? We appreciate the love. Don't miss your chance to get on the show like I told you. The Live from the Field show. We will be in the building. Northwest Stadium, Broncos versus my Commanders. That's prime time, baby. Prime time, 8 p.m., so we should be at the tailgate about 4 p.m. D31 crew. Everybody's welcome. Y'all welcome. Live from the Field show. We at episode 9. Next up, 10 is on the way, all right? This is a milestone, y'all. Hey, this is a dream come true for me. For real, man. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate y'all time, listening, Home Team. Live from the Field show. We taking it global, baby. We out.